Vitali, Vitali, Vitali. You are cooked!
Mga bobo! Mga bobo!
Now, ladies and gents, I am not a news channel. Subscribe to Atozy if you're looking for more of the media news that's going on. But this situation is so interesting to me, and especially since I'm someone who actually IRL streamed in the Philippines. Like, I literally did over 30 IRL streams in the Philippines. And so that's why it's even more interesting to me just to see the difference between a 33-year-old man and me. I'm 21, just kind of just vibing. I was just exploring the culture, and this dude came day one terrorizing. And in the last video, we saw everything that was happening, and we saw that at first it seemed like he's just getting deported, like he got detained. They were just going to deport him. The people that were with him, they weren't searching for. And I was like, if anything else happens, I'll make a second video. But for now, it looks like he's just getting deported and whatever. Good. Get him out of there. No. His friends that were helping him are now being hunted down. They're in hiding. And Vitali is no longer just getting deported. Wait! I didn't even see the title. I swear to God, I did not look at the title. 24 years? Wait, what? I didn't even look at the title. Just someone mentioned it in Discord, and then I saw the Atozy video. I was like, okay, I'm hopping on this. I thought they were just going to keep him for a few weeks. Let's watch the video.
This scumbag IRL influencer can now be facing up to multiple decades in prison in the Philippines, all because he live streamed himself harassing strangers in the street, mall security guards, and stealing multiple items, including a mall security bike. Obviously, we're talking about the case surrounding Vitali, who's an American-Russian YouTuber who was one of the largest prank channels back in the day, who unfortunately lost his mind and ended up serving some time due to horrifically attacking a jogger in Miami. But recently, he came back to the internet, and he's came back to the internet a few times, but in the most recent time,
they've all been bad. Every time he comes back, it's always been a failure, which that I don't even feel bad because every time it's his fault, but that's gotta suck.
To come back to the internet and essentially be a knockoff Johnny Somali for some reason, and in his comeback, he was definitely not wise when it comes to picking the country to be a nuisance in. The Philippines. I don't know why you would ever want to come to the Philippines and go live with the title Disturbing the Peace in the Philippines, as that is probably one of the last countries.
That was the title? Oh my God, you actually gotta be brain dead.
Because I would ever want to have that title in my stream, let alone go around and harass people and then steal multiple items while live streaming yourself doing so.
He forgot to mention that he literally stole a fan from a restaurant. Like everything else, like he gave the hat back, he gave the mask that he stole back, which, I mean, you could still get arrested for taking it for multiple minutes and then, oh, I gave it back. Like, no, you can still get arrested for that. But the fan, he did not even give it back. He just took it from the restaurant while they were using it and just brought it to his hotel.
It's like the influencer version of Darwinism. And his actions are definitely catching up to him here now because he was just perp walked out in front of the entire country.
Bro, I love how they're recording it all. Like, that, it's so perfect. It's so perfect that they're recording all these. Like, there's pictures of him in the station and, like, oh my God. Bro, like, if you're gonna try to clown a country, I'm glad that they're clowning you back live on TV.
Secretary John Vic Remulla will now make a statement.
Let's see what this is. Wow, bro.
Yeah, the smirk he had during his arrest and mugshot, that's completely gone. Dude, he was warned multiple times. He didn't care. He just openly embraced going to jail in the Philippines on his stream. And now he's in even more trouble than what I think he's ever been in his life. And that really, really sets the bar when you look at his situation that happened in Miami. Because if you have a horrific attack on your record and somehow you're in more trouble than what you were then, oh boy. So what are they charging him for?
Let's see.
Vitali engaged in multiple disruptive and inappropriate acts, including attempting to kiss and grab him, trying to seize his service firearm, taking videos of him without consent, mocking other security guards, and vlogging without a permit in BGC.
Damn!
Also, in Vitali's latest video in BGC, nakita siyang sumasakay ng patrol motorcycle na walang abiso.
Oh, wow. There's just a whole plethora of charges here that can be disastrous for him. They're also talking not just fully English, they're speaking tag-along with English, which I think they call Taglish. So I had to transcribe a lot of this to actually understand what is going on.
God,
so
just ask a
it's
Filipino.
Not fully spot on yet, but That's what happens when we're trying to break this news. So here we have, I guess, the charges against Vitali, which aren't 100% set in stone from what I can tell, because he just kind of threw out a lot of the things that happened that they're investigating him for. So first you have unjust vexation, which is engaging in behavior that caused annoyance and distress to others. Then you have alarm and scandal, which is actions that disturb public peace and order. Then you had attempted theft, which was trying to unlawfully take a security guard's firearm. That's a serious charge.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, like, did this happen after my coverage? Did this happen after he was arrested? I don't remember that being on the stream that I skimmed through. That is a serious charge. Then you have the 2 counts of theft if they go after him for taking the motorcycle and the industrial fan. And then also that face mask, but they returned the face mask pretty quickly.
And threatening to rob an elderly lady. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Bro was trying to give her money and she denied him, and he was like, I'm gonna rob you. What the fuck?
So we'll see what they do there. Then you have the threatening to rob an old lady as well. But what I didn't know until now is apparently if you steal a motorcycle in the Philippines, you can actually get up to life in prison. And this is all due to a newer and stricter law they put in place around 2016. Now, will he get life in prison? There's no way. But the fact that you would even go to a country and do something that can give you a maximum of life in prison is insane. I am seeing multiple locals say that he could be facing up to 24 years in prison, as it's up to 12 years for each of the counts of theft there. And that's just the theft cases alone.
Nah, that's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. That's crazy. He didn't steal the motorcycle. He did go on it, and like, there's probably some sort of minor charge that he could get for going on the motorcycle and riding it up the street. But he didn't, I guess, I don't know, he kind of stole it, but he didn't at the same time, you know what I mean? And then, but the fan, he did steal that, so I mean, shit.
Oh, and then you have all these other charges up here as well. So, will he get this amount of time?
I think really they're just making an example out of him. I think that's what, like, I don't think he's gonna face this many years in jail. I don't even think he's gonna go to a whole year in jail, to be honest. I think the Philippines is smart, and they're like, this is one of the first times where a big content creator has came here and totally fucked shit up. Like, they've had big content creators come there before, but it's never been like this, where he's literally breaking laws. So I think they're just trying to make an example out of him. I mean, clearly this thing is going super viral. Hold up, Matty P's calling. Yo, bro, I'm recording right now.
Oh, what's up, gamers?
Ew.
It's Matty P with the Vinny.
Okay, I forgot what I was even talking about. I think they're making an example out of him.
I'm probably not, but I don't think he's going to just leave the country next week, to put it lightly.
Yeah.
It seems like they very much so want to charge him. So then it also, they go on to say that charges also stem from incidents where Vitali is seen grabbing a security guard's hat, attempting to seize another guard's firearm, and threatening to rob a woman in Bonifacio Global C. Now, Secretary Ramola, who is the guy that essentially had him perp walked out there in front of the whole country, now he said that Vitali will not be deported immediately, but will remain in the Bureau of Immigration Detention Facility to face the charges filed against him. He also emphasized that no special treatment will be given, stating that we're done with foreigners who only insult Filipinos. This is an example that we are serious here in our country, and we won't let them belittle us. And they also stated that authorities are seeking Vitali's cameraman, who may also face charges for enabling a commission of crime. This is a stark contrast from what we've seen.
And y'all were telling me that cameraman, this goofy guy, used to be a rapper, and like, oh man, the fall off. When you got two people that fell off together, you got Vitali with the crazy fall off. We got a ex-rapper in the Philippines, now a Vitali cameraman. You fell off too, my friend, and now he's getting hunted down too.
Japan do with Johnny Somali, and now maybe even South Korea with Johnny Somali, as they seem to be playing way more softball with him there. In the Philippines, they're not messing around. They had him perp walk down in front of the whole country within a week of an arrest. Within the week of him doing it, they arrested him right away. They arrested him 2 days after my video on him. They arrested him on the 3rd of April. Now on the 7th of April, they're having him perp walk out in front of the entire country saying, hey, we're gonna make an example out of this guy. This is not okay. This is crazy. Why, as an influencer, would you ever go mess around and do this kind of content, especially not in your home country? Fair enough if you actually understand the laws of the place that you're in, but still, please never do stuff like this, because again, I want to live in a world where I can walk around in public without having to worry about being harassed by an IRL streamer. Is that so much to ask for? And I feel like everyone in the world...
All right, my camera froze, but we're back.
Is that so much to ask for? And I feel like everyone in the world deserves that very basic right. If you're out in public, you shouldn't have some IRL streamer harassing you to try to get some sort of reaction so they can monetize it for their live stream. It's just not acceptable.
There's gonna be laws about that soon. 100%. There's gonna be like actual streaming laws soon.
But continuing, it says Vitali's actions have drawn significant criticism and authorities are committed to ensuring accountability for his conduct in the Philippines. Here's a little snippet where he says that Vitali has to take accountability for his own content.
People have to take responsibility for the content they create. It is not a license to shame or to hurt or to besmirch anyone. A vlog ang social media ay may kaakibat na responsibilidad.
But then Vitali gets in trouble during the press conference because for some reason the dude just can't stay serious even though his freedom is literally on the line here.
He's actually brain dead. The dude is just talking calmly and
freedom is literally at stake. And speaking of the other stake, he's also now banned from kick.com. So that stake deal is gone. He has officially been 404'd as he was so worried about becoming.
He's
Before we
cooked!
give our next question, may I just remind Mr. Vitali to respect the secretary while he is speaking and not say anything or gesture anything that is out of the ordinary. Thank you so much.
Vitali,
So we
you're
call
brain
on
dead.
Mr. Rambo from DZXL.
Oh, look at the aura. Oh my god. Nah. Stare at him. Stare into his soul. Bro. Vitali, is his goal to stay in prison for the rest of his life? You can't even stay still during a press conference about you going to jail? Holy shit.
Oh boy, that is the stare of a man who wants to put you under the prison.
For
Vitali
real.
is in for a rough time. Who would have known that...
And let me just show... y'all told me to look it on stream. Philippines jails. It ain't pretty. Vitali ain't gonna survive up in here. Vitali ain't gonna make it up in here, bro. Someone in my stream said human sardine cans, bro. Like, y'all, nah, he ain't. His ass is too wide. He got too much of a wide body for shit like this. He gonna be bumping into people and shit. He's gonna get shanked. Oh, GG.
harassing people and just making an absolute fool out of yourself and I guess the platform that you represent would get you banned. I feel like it's pretty obvious. I guess the platform that you represent would get you banned. I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I guess people need to be made examples of so others will learn. Because at the end of the day, no one wants this. And not even Kick wants this, because Kick does not want to risk being banned in a whole country. So they're just gonna quickly ban and get rid of whatever streamer that causes a commotion like that. But then a journalist asked if Vitali is allowed to speak.
Good morning, Secretary Jess Cruzat from ABS-CBN News. May I ask if Mr. Vitali is allowed to speak?
No, not today. Only in a formal inquest.
Okay.
I mean, you can see Vitali's disappointment there. This is such an insane situation that's just so incredibly self-inflicted, like so many of the other stories that we cover. Why would you ever do this to yourself and to other people? But something I was not expecting was being credited by the police for arresting him or for finding out about this. Because here a day ago, the Taguig City police station posted criminal charges filed against YouTuber Vitali. The incident stemmed from a video posted on April 1st, 2025 by the YouTube channel Atozi, titled Scumbag IRL Streamer Destroys His Life in the Philippines Live. That title aged very well now. Was not expecting to see my video in an official police statement though. I just saw his live stream and I was like, there's no way this guy's this stupid to be doing that there. So I made a video on it. The video...
Honestly, oh, I also saw the one dude that stood up to Vitali live on the street. Oh my god, what's his name? Is his name Eric maybe? He's like a big buff white guy.
You're messing around with them. I know it's a joke to you, but for the people here, they work hard, bro.
And guess what? And I tip them. What do you do? Exactly.
I run a software company and I provide housing for the
So
locals.
you came just to talk shit, right?
I'm not talking shit.
So why are you
I'm asking you, why even make that content? Genuinely.
Because
like I'm speaking up for a large majority of people.
Shut the fuck up, because I do whatever the fuck I want. What are you gonna follow me?
I'm not gonna follow you.
Yo, I swear to God, bro.
A real conversation.
And I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to have a conversation with you. Bro.
You need to lift people up for a living.
And what do I do? You haven't watched my
I have
vlog?
watched your streams and you're a piece of shit. And I came here to say that to everybody. You're a literal piece of shit.
Perfect, amazing. Jesus loves you too. Let's
Have
go.
a good one. Stay safe.
Don't fucking touch me before I knock you the fuck out.
You're not gonna knock me out.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
I guarantee you're not gonna knock me
Yo,
out.
back off.
Fucking walk.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You came with security.
He made his own YouTube channel too, like exploring the Philippines or something. But I like that that video of him standing up to Vitali. I think it was on stream actually. Yeah, it was on stream, and he's still like he pulled up on Vitali and was like, "Why are you doing this stupid shit?" It was good. I like that. I like that energy. I would have done the same thing, bro. That was very commendable.
Which has reached over 600,000 views, shows Vitali aggressively approaching and filming people in the street in Taguig. Vitali, 32, was reportedly staying in a hotel in Fort Bonifacio during the visit. On March 31st, around 11 a.m., he was seen walking along Bonifacio High Street where the incident took place. He was caught on video confronting several individuals while making live streaming content for social media. According to reports, these affected include security guards and workers in the area. One guard said that Vitali forcefully pulled his ID from his neck. Another worker said that the YouTuber took his hat without permission. While a third, also a security guard personnel, claimed that the foreigner tried to grab his service firearm. Yeah, okay, so I mean, that is a serious charge. Recognizing the suspect's foreign nationality, the Taguig police also coordinated with the Bureau of Immigration to determine possible violations of immigration laws. A formal request was sent to the BI for updates of the YouTuber's current status for guidance and further action. Taguig authorities have issued a strong reminder to all visitors and online content creators to respect local laws, warning that actions meant to harass or humiliate people, whether it's on camera or not, can have serious consequences. The Taguig City Police Station assured the public that they're continuing to monitor the case and are committed to protecting residents from similar incidents in the future. I mean, shout out the Philippines for handling this so quickly. And also, like, this should definitely not scare anyone from going to the Philippines because they want tourism there. They just don't.
This is an outlier situation. Vitali is a complete outlier of just humans, literally.
Want people to be live streaming and harassing people in public. It's very easy to go visit a country and not act like Vitali. That's crazy being in an official Filipino police statement. Shout out to all my Filipinos. I love you guys. I'm currently in a different setup, as you can see, because I'm currently traveling to go to yet another crazy influencer trial. I guess we just do that now.
Hey, Rose going to trials. What the hell? Okay, bet.
If this video gets like 75,000 likes, I might fly out to the Philippines as well to go to Vitali's trial. But other than that, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe.
Like his video, like his video, like his video, like my video too, but no, 75K and he's going to the Philippines to Vitali's trial? That'd be fire. Thank you, Atozi, once again for the video. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a news channel, so I like to react to stuff and just give my fucking opinions, but this was absolute mayhem. Vitali, I thought you got lucky and we're just gonna get deported, but your ass is so dumb. Your ass is so dumb. You might be going to jail for 24 years in the Philippines. GG.